So 3 space.
No.
Aubrey Scott Productions, a proud broadcaster in THX picture and sound where available. Alright everybody, we're going to try a fresh start at Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Sega Genesis. My run for the Super Nintendo was very short-lived, but let's see how I do on the Sega Genesis. We picked up Marty and Robo during the commercial break. Yay! On Carol and Craig. Here we go. One daily double somewhere in one of these categories.
You want a category?
Find China, Dr. Seuss, See the USA, Nuclear Physics, Horses, and finally, Religion. Let's get started. Dr. Seuss for 100, please. The good-hearted elephant who heard a who and hatched an egg.
Who is Horton?
Yep, who is Horton? Uh-huh.
Even Jim Carrey voiced
You are correct.
2008's Horton Hears a Who.
Uh-huh. Dr. Seuss for 200. 1957 book with a rhymed title that spawned beginner books, now at Random House Division. What is The Cat in the Hat?
You are correct.
I'll go with Dr. Seuss for 300. And the answer there is a daily double. I can risk up to 500, and that's exactly what I will do. I'm going to do 500, the maximum allowed. Here we go. Famous for his 500 hats, he saved a kingdom from gooey, green, destructive Ubelek. Who is... I'm gonna say, who is the Lorax?
Sorry?
No. It was Bartholomew Cubbins. Bartholomew Cubbins. That's okay, it's still early. Dr. Seuss 400. Dr. Seuss created this Oscar-winning cartoon character who made sounds like boing.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You wouldn't hit a woman. That's a woman. I was just reenacting a scene from Illumination Entertainment's The Lorax.
Alright, and I guess the Lorax, which was not the right answer.
Oh well.
Yeah, oh well. Carol. Oh, it is Gerald McBoing Boing.
You are correct.
So she goes in up to $400 and has some cash, and she makes the next selection. Find China 100. Collectors of limited edition plates can now buy one depicting him at the gates of Graceland. Who is Elvis Presley?
You are correct.
Fine china for 200. The first porcelain was developed on this continent in the 7th century. What is, Europe?
Going.
No. Every time I get something wrong, Marty should play that. It's Asia.
Okay.
You are correct.
Okay.
Carol got it right.
In that case.
Nuclear physics 100. Almost all of an atom's mass is contained within this. What is the nucleus? Ow. What is the nucleus?
You are correct.
There we go. Nuclear physics for 200. If present use continues, the 235 isotope of this element will become scarce during the 1990s. What is uranium?
You are correct.
Yes! Nuclear physics for 300. Also called an atomic pile, it produces and controls nuclear energy at the power plant. Carol. It is the reactor.
You are correct.
She got it. She's up to $900. Religion, 100. Abraham, Moses, and Jesus are considered prophets in this holy book of Islam. What is the Quran?
You are correct.
That is correct. Let's go with religion for 200. The name for this heavenly being comes from the Greek word for messenger. What is angel?
You are correct.
Religion for 300. Roman Catholics are married at this kind of mass. Craig. It is a nuptial, N-U-P-T-I-A-L. I don't know how to pronounce it, but he got it. Fine china, 300. In 1779, King Christian VII of Denmark acquired this china factory, which is still royal. Craig. Doesn't know. Carol. She doesn't know either. I, on the other hand, don't know either, but I'm not going to buzz in and make a dummy of myself just by not knowing. Royal Copenhagen. Royal Copenhagen. Craig. Fine china, 400. It's the usual color of the raised neoclassical designs on jasperware. Carol. She doesn't know. Miserably. Craig. He got it. White.
You are correct.
Now he has some cash, and he has the lead. Dr. Seuss, 500. The audience quoted from this book about Sam I Am when Dr. Seuss received an honorary degree. What is green eggs and ham?
I gotta get ready for a talent show dress rehearsal, so I'll see you guys later tonight.
Alright, Daniel. And I'm tied for the lead. I'll go with fine china for 500, please. Royal Doulton offers a line of china for kids featuring her famous rabbit illustrations. Who is Beatrix Potter? She's the one, and I have the lead to myself. Nuclear physics for 400. Energy used in Star Trek torpedoes released when an excited electron drops back down. Carol. Oh, a photon.
You are correct.
Religion 400. Ceremony whose name means daughter of the commandment in Hebrew. What is bar mitzvah?
Sorry.
No. Craig. Oh, he doesn't know.
Sorry.
Marty. We got Nick back with us. Carol. Oh, she doesn't know either.
Sorry. You know the correct response?
Oh, bat mitzvah. Bat mitzvah, not bar mitzvah. Religion 500. US-based religion whose founder called it the scientific system of divine healing. What is Christian Science?
You are correct.
There we go. Double my money to $1,000. Nuclear physics 500, please. Country in which Hahn and Strassmann first split the atom. And if Marty's still there, because I got a clue wrong earlier. Craig. Oh, Germany.
You are correct.
So Craig has some money once again, and we're going to see the USA for 100. Guests have to swim to Jules Undersea Lodge breathing through a hose in Key Largo in this state. What is Florida?
You are correct.
See the USA for 200. The Arkansas statue called the Christ of these mountains weighs over 1 million pounds. What are the Ozarks?
You are correct.
See the USA for 300. At Beckley in this state, you can tour a coal mine and see a play about the Hatfields and the McCoys. Carol. Oh, the state is West Virginia.
You are correct.
See the USA 400. There are fish ladders in Oregon and this state to help adult salmon swim past the Bonneville Dam. What is, Washington?
You are correct.
Uh-huh. See the USA for 500. In 1964, this barrier island off the coast of Long Island was made a national seashore. Not too sure. Carol. Oh, it is Fire Island.
You are correct.
Horses for 100. Regardless of its birth date, a racehorse in the Northern Hemisphere is a year older on this day. What is January 1st?
You are correct.
200. When U.S. horses put on the feed bag, this grain is the most widely eaten. Carol. Oh, it's oats.
You are correct.
300. The small Welsh pony was bred to work in the cramped spaces of these. Oh, it's coal mines.
You are correct.
400. 8 out of 10 horses of this breed descend from the 18th century champion Eclipse. Carol. Oh, thoroughbreds.
You are correct.
Now the last clue for 500. These grey or white Austrian show horses were first bred near Trieste in the 16th century. Craig. Lipizaners.
You are correct.
So at the end of the Jeopardy round, I have 1,800. Carol 1,600. Craig 1,300. As we get ready to start playing,
Double Jeopardy.
we'll double the dollar values. We'll put 2 daily doubles on the board and 6 all new categories. Here we go. Let's play Double Jeopardy.
Here are the categories.
Vocabulary, state flags, spies, the circus, legal lingo, and finally, potpourri. These are pretty decent categories. Let's get going. Craig, you're in last place with 1,300. We'll start with you. Legal lingo, 200. According to World Book, relationships between landlords and these go back to the feudal system. What are tenants?
You are correct.
Legal lingo for 400. Or no, potpourri 400. USA Today reports the average U.S. citizen has about 1,000 of these at home. I didn't mean to pick that clue. Craig doesn't know.
Going.
Carol. She doesn't know either.
Going. Know the correct
Oh,
response?
pennies. Pennies. 200, potpourri. The oils of this tree cause koalas to smell like cough drops. What is the eucalyptus?
You are correct.
Now give me legal lingo for 400. An accusation of a wrong or the action of the light brigade. What is a charge?
You are correct.
Legal lingo for 600. Evidence you committed the crime is called this, from the Latin for crime. Craig. Incrimination. Incriminating.
You are correct.
Legal lingo 800. Colorful term used to describe state laws regulating the sale of securities. Craig. Blue sky laws.
You are correct.
Putting him at $2,300, only trailing me by a little bit now as we go to the next clue. Legal lingo 1,000. Violation of trademark rights is called this. What is copyright? Or what is...
Troy.
No, I bet it's infringement. So if Marty's still there... I got a clue wrong.
Troy.
Ow! And Craig doesn't know. Carol. It is infringement!
You are correct.
Crap. Oh well. Vocabulary 200. In Roman times, it was a ceremony that ranked below a triumph. Today, actors may get a standing one. What is an ovation?
You are correct.
I'll take vocabulary for 400, please. A horn of plenty. Its name is from Latin for horn of plenty. What is a cornucopia?
You are correct.
Vocabulary for 600. A pedagogue does this for a living, a job common to many Jeopardy contestants. Craig. Oh, teach.
You are correct.
That's right. Getting closer. Spies for 200. A 1980 Charles Hyam book claims this swashbuckling actor was the spy for the Gestapo. Who is, Errol Flynn?
You are correct.
Spies for 400. According to the Book of Numbers, he sent 12 men to spy out the land of Canaan. Craig. Moses.
You are correct.
State flags 200. It's the only U.S. state to feature a picture of a president on its flag. What is Washington?
You are correct.
State flags 400. An Osage warrior shield, an olive branch, and a peace pipe appear on this state's flag. Craig. Oh, Oklahoma, Derek.
You are correct.
The circus 200. The Ringling Brothers Circus had one that measured 500 by 200 feet. What is a tent?
You are correct.
The circus for 400. And we have the Daily Double. One of the two. I'm gonna bet it all. Known for its dancing bears, this circus toured the U.S. for the first time in years. What is the Moscow Circus?
You are correct.
That's the one! Or I didn't mean to put the N in there. I meant to put just Moscow Circus, but they still gave it to me. The Circus 600. In 1793, George Washington attended the first U.S. circus in this city, then the nation's capital. What is Philadelphia?
You are correct.
The circus for 800. Song in which James Darren said, "I'm off to join the circus, gonna be a broken-hearted clown." Carol. What is Goodbye, Cruel World?
You are correct.
It's the one. Vocabulary 800. A monkey that looks like it's wearing a hood, or a monk who does wear one. Carol. Doesn't know.
Sorry.
No.
Craig? Oh, it's a capuchin.
You are correct.
Putting him at $3,500, and we go to the next clue. Vocabulary 1000. Named after a lord, it's a loose coat with slanted shoulder seams extending to the neckline. Carol. It's a raglan.
You are correct.
Good for 1,000, putting you at $3,200. Go on. Potpourri 600. First lady who promoted the Highway Beautification Act. Craig. Oh, Lady Bird Johnson.
You are correct.
4,100. Potpourri 800. It's what Emmett Kelly's Weary Willie cleaned off the ring floor with his broom. Carol. Doesn't know.
Sorry.
Right? Craig. It's a spotlight.
You are correct.
Putting him at $4,900. Whew, he's catching up. Potpourri 1,000. A great mark in your life, or a rock the Romans marked to show the distance to the next town. Craig. It's a milestone.
You are correct.
Oh yeah. Now Craig only trails me by $300. Spy 600. This American spy was exchanged for Rudolf Abel on February 10th, 1962. Carol. It is Francis Gary Powers. That's the one.
You are correct.
Here, $3,000, Carol. Keep going. State flag 600, and there's the other daily double. And I know she's gonna wager 1,000. It's the only state whose flag bears the word Republic, and it's California. She got it. $4,000. State flag's 800. The coats of arms of the Calvert and CROSSLAND families adorn this state's flag. What is Maryland? Oh, Marty's home state.
You are correct.
Ow, 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 ow.
Yeah, I knew I was going to get you on that.
Spies for 800. He wrote an autobiography explaining how he led 3 lives. Craig. He doesn't know.
Sorry.
Therefore, he gives the lead back to me.
Yeah.
Carol. It was Herbert Philbrick.
You are correct.
Uh-huh. Alright, the circus for 1,000. The workers who do the odd jobs around a circus, like setting up and taking down the tents. Who are the roustabouts?
You are correct.
There we go. Increasing my lead further. Let's take state flags for 1,000. Oregon's flag has its state seal on one side and this animal on the other. What is a beaver? That'll put me at $8,200. We'll have one clue left for $1,000.
You are correct.
Let's go ahead and take a look at it now, please. Hope I can pull off a win. In 1948, this editor of Time magazine identified himself and Alger Hiss as Soviet agents. Craig. It is Whittaker Chambers.
You are correct.
So at the end of Double Jeopardy, Carol has 4,800, Craig has 6,900, and I'm in the lead with 8,200. So it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a close game. Let's find out. The category is landmarks. Carol. Okay. With 8,200. Yeah, what the hey, I'll try all of it. Washington, Lincoln, Jefferson, and this other president appear on Mount Rushmore. Who is Theodore Roosevelt? Oh, Theodore Roosevelt. God, let it be right. It is. It is. So everybody got it right. Carol wagered 4,300, goes to 9,100. Craig wagered 6,000, goes to 12,900. I wagered everything and I go to $16,400. That is my one game winnings total of Jeopardy Deluxe Edition for the Sega Genesis. We'll wrap it up for this gameplay. We'll see you all for our next one coming soon, alright?